स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे.
The abused inner space or misused inner space is the worst thing can happen to an individual. Very beautifully, Shankara says, Agara Shuddhayo Smriti Suddhihi. If the intake is purified, your memory, inner space will be purified. Understand, when Shankara says intake, he does not mean just the food which you take through the mouth. No. All the things which you take through all five senses, through eyes, through ears, through smell, through mouth and through touch. Whatever you take inside is called ahara. Our inner space is constantly abused by wrong diet, wrong food, poison. So much of violence we are swallowing, visually or through movies or through media, whatever may be reason. So much of violence you are swallowing. I don't say you should not read newspaper. To know the news, to keep in touch with the world, newspaper is perfectly all right. But we go on spending time and energy enjoying and cherishing the violent visualizations. So much we are throwing inside without knowing that our inner space is getting corrupted. The corruption which happens to your inner space is what I call samskara, engraved memories. The memories which goes and sits inside your inner space and makes you go through same experience, makes you do same kind of actions. Even if you don't want, those memories is what I call samskaras. Today, the whole session today is completely dedicated to work on our inner space, to work on our samskaras. We will do a deeper process, some methods to cleanse the unnecessarily accumulated samskaras. Of course, all samskaras are unnecessary. You can be alive without any samskara because your very body is made out of the samskaras which is needed. Your mind does not need to carry any samskara to run your life or to protect the infrastructure which you are having as your own, or to expand your infrastructure, to add comforts and to do what you want. Please understand, your body has an innate intelligence which we call biomemory, or in Sanskrit prarabdha. When you design your body, you have clearly decided about the life, about the enjoyments, experiences you want to have. Based on that, you decide your body, you design your body. So the energy or the ideas with which you designed your body, that is called prarabdha. Your prarabdha is intelligent enough, powerful enough, efficient enough to run your life and expand your infrastructures. Any samskara which is operating in your conscious or unconscious layer is nothing but a hindrance for the fulfillment of your life. Any samskara, please understand, any samskara. There is no such thing as good or bad. People come and ask me, I feel like coming back to your lecture, Swamiji. Is this samskara also bad? You tell them, please be very clear. Do not try to hide. Mind sometimes hides from this corner to that corner. If you chase the mind from this corner, it goes and hides in that corner. I tell them, be very clear. Anything, even coming back or listening to the discourse, if it is based on samskara, you have not understood what I said. First time, if you listen and drop samskaras, you don't need to come second time. You don't need to do anything. Sometime you will see, without samskara, just out of a deep gratitude or ecstasy, you may come back. That is perfectly all right. But not as a habit. People who come and sit as a habit, be very clear, I can be 100% sure they will not be listening what I am talking. Because they will have one more habit. They have mastered the art of sitting with open eyes and sleeping. They may not be moving their head. Sometime I have seen, they will be, especially in the modern day, our schools and colleges teach kids how to sit with open eyes and sleep. Eyes will be wide open, sitting very straight, but you will see their mind will not be here. The mind will be somewhere else. As I was telling yesterday, daydreaming. If you are here out of habit, I don't think that is going to help. Because again the next habit, even if the body is there, mind will be somewhere. That habit will be there. I always tell people, early morning when you get up and put the brush in the mouth, mind is already in the office. When you are sitting in the office and operating your computer, mind is already in the beach or the temple evening. When you are in the temple, your mind is already in the house. By the time you reach the house and settle down, mind is already thinking about what to do tomorrow, next day routine. One thing is sure, if you are here, your mind is not here. Because constantly it is running here, there, here, there, here, there. Filled samskaras, inner space filled with samskaras is hell. Inner space without samskaras is heaven. So do not try to classify good or bad. Samskara by itself, by its very nature, is negative. By its very nature is depressive. I always tell people, if you come and sit just out of samskara, after 2 days the same thing will be boring. Anything done out of samskara, suddenly you will see it becomes empty, it becomes boring, it becomes simply unrelated to your life. Any moment happens with a deep understanding. Any moment happens out of your pure inner space, adds value to you. From the young age, we collect so many different samskaras through so many ways, accumulate, add and reproduce. Samskaras do reproduce even without any further action. Just by thinking, you can strengthen samskaras. There are some samskaras which can be strengthened only by action. There are some which will be strengthened by information. There are some neither needs action nor needs information. Just remembrance is enough. They will get strengthened. We collect various level samskaras, engraved memories, and store in our system. And expand, multiply, create more and more hindrance.
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिव